Hello and welcome to PlayStation Best Friends, episode 91 for the week of February 15th, 2019. We're dropping every Friday to give you the rundown on all the latest PlayStation and gaming news you could possibly need. My name is Anthony Palm. Joining me, as always, Chicago's prodigal son, Miguel Alvarez.
What's up, guys?
I don't know what Miguel's doing. The other one with us, as usual, is the Brooklyn bad boy, Jeffrey Mizrahi.
What up, what up, what up?
Kind of a lot happened and a lot of nothing happened this past week. I think that Miguel and my wife and I played Apex Legends literally every single day since it came out. And we'll get to that in a second, though. How you guys been?
Good. Finally started my MCU rewatch, and I had to watch Incredible Hulk last night.
I would have skipped it. It's like barely canon. It's like it happened, but they never.
Okay, wait. Why are we watching everything again?
Because Endgame's coming up. I didn't do this for Infinity War, so I'm like, I'll do it for. I actually meant I was like the whole plan was to do it for part 2 for the finale. But yeah, excited. I'm really not excited for the phase 1. Phase 1 sucks. I don't want to watch Thor 1. Like Thor 1 is like, thinking about it now.
Phase 1. I mean, really, Hulk is really meh. Thor 1 is kind of meh. Cap 1 is great, I think. I know a lot of people think it's boring.
I love that.
Iron Man 1 is amazing. I think probably the worst of phase 1 is Iron Man 2.
Ooh. What?
Easily.
Under Hulk?
I don't really even count Hulk, though.
Okay,
it's
under
like,
Thor?
Yeah.
Wild. Let's talk about video games, however. We'll start off with a fun thing we're doing this week, partnering up with Sony indie publishing label Unties, as well as I think Cat Negri, I think is the studio name. Giving away this.
Probably should have known this ahead of time. Sorry, Corey.
Oh wow, both of them, Unties and Cat Negri. Yeah. Cat Negri are the developers. Unties are the Sony publishing. I just said. And I actually got a Switch code I've been playing it on, but we're giving away a PS4 code for Necrosphere Deluxe.
Yo, can you get me a Switch code? What the fuck?
We'll work on that. But Necrosphere Deluxe, I had no idea about this game. I just got an email in my thing. Oh, hey, press release, check out our cool game. Looked like a generic 8-bit game. I'm like, oh, can you send us a code? I'll do a giveaway. I've been playing this game, guys, and this isn't because free code bullshit. I would tell you if this game was shit, and I'll tell you the things I don't like about it.
We've played other free games that we didn't like, and we have not talked about them. So.
Yeah, 100%. But this game is actually amazing. It's a pretty unique. It's not really Metroidvania. They said it a bunch of Metroidvania in their press release. It's not, because it's like
it looked more like. Now, I don't mean a 1-to-1 similar to, but it reminded me of like N Plus or like Super Meat Boy. In the sense that it seems like
no. Honestly, think more Celeste.
Looked like
it's what's it called. It's a world. It's like still a map. It's not individual levels, but the hook that what makes this game unique is that it's only played with 2 buttons, left and right.
What?
There's no jump button, there's no dash button. There's environment things, so like bubbles and stuff that when you walk into, like you'll bounce, and now like you're jumping and you have to like move left and right and shit. You get upgrades that let you dash, so if like you double tap in a direction, you do like a little fast dash to get over areas and move faster, pretty much like Celeste.
Okay.
But it's very unique in that way. That's the one thing I don't like, how dashing is like double tapping a button, but also like moving is the same button. So it gets kind of like wonky where you're trying to like dash, but your guy just like moves into a fire when you're trying to dash over a fire, something like that.
Now you're using the actual buttons on the Switch, right? You're not using the stick.
Okay, so the only buttons you could use are L, R, A, and the left D-pad arrow key. So like,
that's what I mean. So you're using the arrows, you're not using the stick.
Yeah, you can't use the stick at all, and you can't use like A and Y, which would be like circle and square on an Xbox controller. You have to use circle and then left D-pad as like your bumpers, essentially.
You just said circle and square on an Xbox controller.
On a PS. I've dealt with so many fucking. I'm looking at a Switch thing. I meant an Xbox PS4 controller.
I had to think about that for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, right. Necrosphere, really cool game. Short also, like in the press release, it's like, it's a 3-hour game. Very fun. If you want a chance to win that, very simple. Just follow us on Twitter, retweet the tweet we have out. It's our pinned tweet. I'll make it our pinned tweet right now because it's actually not our pinned tweet. and reply with your favorite Metroidvania platformer retro game. Just let us know what games you love in this space. I'm telling you guys, you're going to want to retweet. This is a great game, and we'll announce the winners next episode. So, yeah, that's that.
Yeah, and Jeff's going to work on getting me a Switch code so that I can check it out too, right?
How the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sure.
So
let's talk about a game we've all been playing as well, Apex Legends. I know Miguel just got a shitload of kills in that. How's that going, Miguel?
I mean, I'm a beast, so I mean, beast has to do what it has to do, man. I mean, the game's fun, man. I'm enjoying it a lot compared to the other past battle royale games.
I got fucking Brock Lesnar's theme in my head now. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. What this game does well for me is the whole loop is fun, even if you're playing by yourself. So, meaning at the beginning of the game, you could either go boss to the wall or chill down, which seems like is the best idea.
Way to do it if you're trying to win.
Like,
at least on PlayStation.
Loot up. Yeah,
PC's I think the PC meta is a little different.
Just because the precision of the mouse is a little bit different.
Yeah, the speed of the game is just faster in general on PC.
Or just slow it down, be tactical, but you're still having fun because you can move so fast, especially when you're going downhill. It still doesn't give me that feeling that PUBG does close to the end of the circle, like that tension that you get, the sweaty palm, the fucking hairs sticking in the back.
I think you played it on PC. I think that's just a PC thing that gives you that feeling.
But
anything on the PlayStation,
it's just because of the game is too slow, dude. Like the atmosphere of the game that it gives you too. Like Blackout for me, I mean, that game is just boring to me. Like I don't know, like it feels too arcadey to me. Like it doesn't do anything that I want it to do. It's not tense when it should be tense, like close at the end, because it's just.
Excuse me.
It's just too fast paced for me. I don't know, and it's not what I expected from that from Blackout.
Wait, so you're saying Apex is?
Wait, you're talking
slower
about? You're talking about Blackout?
So no, the action of the game feels faster to me in Blackout, which I don't like. I would like that to be more like to PUBG, like slow it down towards the end. But because the mechanics of the game are arcadey, because COD is arcadey, like that tension that I had on PUBG, I don't have in that game, and that's what I want from Blackout. But
okay, so now in Apex, so
in Apex, I know Apex is just fast paced because of the movement. Because I play Titanfall, so my expectations are a little bit different. Plus, the heroes, the legends, I mean, just give the game a different twist to the game, to the battle royale game mode or whatever the fuck it is now. It's different, and the teamwork, because this game you have to play as a team to win, something that you don't need to do in the other games.
Yes,
even if you're in squads, you're in squads, you could dominate it by yourself. And the other ones, and this one you need your team. Like once in a while, yes, you could take care of a team or whatever, but to win it all, you need your team, which makes it fun for me, like communicating with the other players that I'm playing. Even if I'm playing solo with another like randoms, the ping system is so good.
Yeah, the ping system I think is really the standout feature of this game. I'm really enjoying the game a lot, but the ping feature, man, it's so good. It's so good. You can mark anything, and you can tell anyone anything that you need to know with the press of just R1, or I don't know what the macros are on PC. But,
R1. We're playing
you can
PS4.
tap R1 on a thing to ping it, or you can tap and hold to leave a custom marker. So it's just very smart, and it feels like they put a lot of thought into the pinging system.
What are your thoughts, Jeff? Because we haven't played that much with you, because you were out of the.
Yeah, I was
for a couple
in
days.
New Jersey for Jack Tersey's bachelor party, but All right, is that too much information? That's not too much information at all.
Yeah, that's why I just said out of the city. You said it, so there you go.
I'll give you the fucking address if you want. I'll send you pictures.
Yeah, send videos too. They just fuck it.
Listeners, you want some pictures? But no, I love it. I think the ping system is great. Definitely makes going back to Blackout feel a little not archaic, but you know, it's like, I kind of miss it.
Like it's old.
It does make
really
it like an old game.
Like
It's
if you go back to PUBG, I probably feel like that game is like 10 years old now. Like it might be.
But PUBG still has its own feeling. I feel like Blackout doesn't have an identity. You know what I mean?
That's the key word. It doesn't have an identity. Like I played the game, it's just blah. Like the most fun I had with Blackout was with Ambush, the modded for what was like
PUBG has an identity. That's why even though it looks older, it's still fun to play. Blackout, it's like, why would I ever play Blackout when I could play Apex instead at this point?
That or PUBG, which is doing better, in my opinion.
Yeah, like
I mean, I will have to.
Better.
I'll have to jump in there and disagree and defend Blackout on that. I definitely disagree. I think Blackout definitely has its own identity and is way better than PUBG. But focusing back on
it runs, right? It runs well. Other than that, like, what's the? You said it has.
It definitely has an identity.
What is it?
It's a Call of Duty battle royale. It has extremely tight controls, unique equipment.
What's the so special about it?
The tight gameplay, the unique equipment. What do you want me to say?
Just play fucking multiplayer. There you go.
The speed at which you could heal and walk around, you know, that's something that's unlike Fortnite. Fortnite, you need to be stationary while healing.
Bringing up. There's a reason
move around and heal in Apex.
But you know, Apex, I'm loving it. The hero system is great.
What's your favorite legend?
Oh, Bloodhound for life. Oh, I'm the. Did this? No, we talked about it last week. We had to talk
a little bit, not a lot.
We didn't get into it because we played like a handful of games.
Yeah. But no, Apex is great. Apex is wild.
Yeah,
so popular now.
I've been rocking Pathfinder. I love the zipline. Tay runs Lifeline. She's the one that keeps us all alive and brings us back when we need her to. And Miguel. I don't know. I feel like you bounce around a little bit, but I think you're good at all the characters you play, but you do bounce around.
I'm a beast, man. I'm daddy.
Caustic is OP.
Oh, Caustic
when you use Caustic, right?
Wait. If you know, people keep saying that Caustic is like it's useless. I'm like, it's useless because you don't know how to use them. So at one point we were like in the middle of the circle in one of the like main little cities. There's a bunch of buildings. We're camping in a little. It's not. Oh, okay, there. I forgot the name of it. We're just chilling. I dropped my equipment, my little like balloon thingies looking fucking things, and I had 6 in one building. So we're just waiting for people to come in. I was like camping on top of the like next to the door, so I could just close it, and Anthony could just hold them down. And my first thing is, if you shoot the balloon, it pops and it releases a smoke, right? And that like messes up people so bad, dude. Like it's, I don't know what happens in their mind. Like they just go they panic.
Yes,
he went down. Another guy comes in, bars out.
No. The second guy, he's looking at the door, and I just walk up to the door casually, open the door, and walk backwards. And he just runs right in.
He just runs.
You light him up. It was hilarious. I wish I got it on stream. It was hilarious.
And the smoke, dude. Like yes, like his special ability, he throws like a little grenade, and it just a cloud of smoke, of like toxic. Like yes, I get that my teammates can't see, but I can. And nobody else can. So I just hose them down, dude. And that's how we won one of the games. Like, I just destroyed the whole team at the end, one of the small circles. And I was like, if you know how... He's pretty much useless, yes, 80% of the game. Until the end, oh, dude, he's super overpowered. Wait, he's good. I don't want them to hear this and then... he's good at the end game. Let's just say that. He's really good at the. I love that guy, dude. I love him and Bangalore. That smoke is so good, dude.
Yeah, I was playing with her a good amount because I love fucking just running around in Blackout with smoke grenades or just fucking with people. So I found her very fun with the smoke as her ability.
I have played with every single one, and I feel like they're all balanced. I'm good with. I kind of know how to play with each one of them. Except Mirage, I'm kind of like Like he's more fast paced. If you're like pushing all the fucking time, like he's great for you. That's the one that I still haven't like figured out that much. But
Yeah, using
overall,
those rifts, I feel like there's a lot of strategy involved with that I have not yet tapped into.
Wraith too.
Right, yes, exactly. You need to know exactly how to play with her to be good. Because because when I used her, I like used her special to get out one of the situations that we were at, and I forgot that if you press L1 to use the regular ability, like she actually goes like nobody could shoot her for a bit. And I forgot about that. So like someone killed me. I'm like, I was asking Anthony, I was like, what are you like supposed to be like invincible for like a couple seconds? And just like, were you using the other ability? And I'm like, no. I'm like, oh fuck. So I feel like they're all balanced in their own way. So hopefully the next
you can tell they're really designed to work with the other legends in a squad. You know what I mean? Except for Wraith, I feel like it's the only one where it's like I'm not sure how she fits into a squad.
I mean, she has a place if you know how to use her. Everyone has a place if you know how to use them.
I know. It's just Wraith is the one that I can't figure out for myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure other people have mastered it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I really like that. This game just feels done. You know what I mean? Like it feels like they're gonna add new stuff to it.
The game is done.
But the game feels done, which is I think the biggest.
It does have some
deal for it. It's the first battle royale to come out and be done the first time that it's playable to the public. You know what I mean?
It does have some little technical issues here and there that like the server sometimes you drop in and there's a little lag for like a minute or so and then it stabilizes.
Yeah, I get that.
Another problem is that if you're in a squad and sometimes you're trying to get in and it kicks someone out, that's pretty much the only two things that I.
Oh no, you know what I've noticed consistently? If you join a squad, consistently for me at least, I'm sure people have been able to find it. If you matchmake and you join a squad and someone in that squad has voice chat, game chat, the game crashes. It literally, I mean, once again, not scientific. It has happened to me 5 times in a row. I am not joking. You know, I am joking. It happened 2 times in a row, but still. And then another time the day after, but still, very frequently.
So
I would join a game.
Okay,
it's going, yeah. And then I see the microphone thing pop up on one of the guys' thing, crash, and that has happened twice, and it at different points in the beginning of the game. So I don't know what it is, but I've been having a lot of crashes. So like
people keep saying
going to party chat, I guess.
Crashes. Like I had one crash and that's it, and that was like the second day.
I've only had I think 2 blue screens, and it wasn't during gameplay. But I've had it kick me to the menu in the middle of a match a couple times, which was really frustrating.
Yeah, there's the ones that you like trying to get out of the game when you lose, and it just gives you an error. I'm like, what? Like, all right, whatever. But other than that,
hopefully the PS5 just doesn't have blue screens at all. But other games that are definitely not finished we played this week is the Division 2 beta. Yes. So we all jumped into that. Did we all beat all the main missions in that? It was like
it's only.
I don't know if I beat all.
It's only 3 or 4. I beat them. Right when when you beat it.
It tells you when you beat it.
Like, hey, thank you for playing. Get a little taste of the end game, and it gives you a different type of enemy, which is rad. They have a little bit more health, and they feel like more powerful, and they actually like try to flank you. I didn't get to the DC just because at that point I'm like I had my
dark zone, right?
The dark zone. My bad. And I had my taste. I'm like I'm good. Like I just want the game to be out already. The game feels a lot smoother than the first one, gameplay wise. Like the movement, the guns feel more snappy to your target. The fucking menus are horrible. So when you're trying to equip a mod, you go to the weapon that you want, you press mod, and then you need to go to select. There's on the side, there's the scope, the extended mag, and I forgot the rest. And then you gotta go in there, scroll down, but it doesn't scroll down. You need to move to the side and then scroll down and then collect the one that you want.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they
so
changed that from the
complicated.
first
I
game.
don't-
It
I
was
don't
so
get
it,
why.
it just worked so well in the first game. It's strange that they changed it.
Like, I hope they tweak those things, man, because it was just complicated to figure shit out. Just to put a mod on the fucking weapon. The game feels good, man. Like, I know they had the first day there was a couple problems, connection issues, and they passed it and it was fine after that. There was a lot of pop-ins.
Yeah, I was getting that also.
Especially when you like load it to the area first. I'm at one of the points. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, I thought it was like a Minecraft or something. And then everything started to pop in place. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then it gave me like a little server fucking not connecting well or something and something like that. And like I was missing shots that I should be hitting. So I hope all those little issues are fixed when the game comes out, which I doubt, honestly, the first like day or two.
Well, you got a open beta coming out March 1st. That's for everyone.
They announced that.
Pre-order that. You don't need to do anything for that. It's free download.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same download. So if you never deleted the closed beta, you can
probably patch it or something. Give it a little patch, and
I imagine similar to probably how Black Ops did it last year.
The game feels good, man.
It feels tight. It feels that your character feels more fluid moving than in the first game.
I am gonna say that for whatever reason, when the sun is up, there's a lot of glare, and it's kind of hard.
It was like super JJ Abrams. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. I'm sure you could like mess around with the settings and fix that, but it's just like I was having trouble like finding enemies because of like all the glare of the sun, which is kind of weird because it's all fucking green. There's like no water or anything. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, whatever. Good game though.
Yeah, Anthony. You have any big Division fan? I assume you're just waiting for the final game.
I'm just ready for the game. Yeah. I liked what I played. I didn't get super into it because I want to save some of the early game stuff for the full release. But no, I liked what I played. I'm gonna dabble a little more with the open and just finish stuff I didn't finish before.
I'm gonna say because I keep hearing people are like, oh, it's just more Destiny, more Division. I mean, of the first one. I'm like,
that's all I want. Yes, that's what I said I wanted.
What we want. Time. We just want more of that. It's like I feel like that's the same thing that the Division players wanted. Like more of the first one instead of stripping shit out. So I don't get why like the comparison is like, oh, it's just more Division. When like players, like YouTubers that played it and like are more into Destiny, it's like more like those your fucking complaints. Like in Destiny 2, like you just wanted more Destiny 1. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about then?
Oh no, what? Yeah, like that. No, yeah, that's. I mean, as a Destiny player, I'm surprised that you guys are saying this because more Destiny isn't really what we wanted with Destiny 2, because we got more Destiny with all the expansions. We got Rise of Iron taking that was more Destiny. More Destiny as a 2 is like, hey, I want more like
you were gonna say more, but I think you were gonna say more.
But like capitalize OD more. Like
that's what I feel like we're getting.
What Miguel means is that with Destiny 2, it removed things from Destiny that made Destiny 1 good. Whereas Division 2, it's not taking from Destiny 1.
Yeah, it's expanding from those ideas that they had and
right
all that stuff that they had and making it more. You feel me? Like the DC is it's expanded even more than what it was before, man.
Like Destiny 2 felt like it was trying to reinvent Destiny, whereas Division 2 just feels like it's taking the things that worked and making them better.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted. That seems like what Anthony wants too. And a lot of
you guys managed to do the Declaration of Independence side mission.
I did not.
Well, if there's any reason this game's a trash game, it's because they don't render the Declaration. It's not.
I noticed that. I saw that.
The fuck? Me and Billy literally rushed to play this fucking mission because we love we have to steal the Declaration of Independence joke from National Treasure, and we go in. I'm like, is this it? Is this the Declaration? No, it's not. And it's just like a blurry texture on a wall, and then you hit square, and then you take it
take it and yeah. I saw
maybe in the full game it'll be better.
I doubt it.
No.
I'm fine with it. I really didn't care, dude.
Who cares?
It's like whatever. At least you don't have to fucking squat down and get anything from the buy packs every fucking time. So
yeah, that's nice. Like little quality of life stuff they fixed that I really like. And then just moving on real quick before we get to the news, I jumped back into Breath of the Wild. I don't know why. I just kind of was like feeling it. And so I've been dabbling with that. Of course, we all know it's a great game. And I'm doing the Champions Ballad stuff. So I never finished that.
Okay.
So finishing that stuff up. I never like got the complete climbing gear set. So I went and got all that. Yeah. So just having fun. Just kind of screwing around in it. Not really taking it too seriously. Just kind of schmoozing around in Hyrule.
Yeah, that's such a good game. I've always said I was going to do a Master Quest run, but where's the time?
Jeff, you've been playing a little bit more Destiny. Why is that?
Yeah, so I realized probably the time I'm happiest in life is just grinding Destiny milestones and listening to a podcast.
You're like kidding me, right?
I'm not even kidding at all. Like 100% serious.
Same. Let's move on.
Fucking just, I'm playing more of the Black Armory things, finally getting into that DLC. I know I dabbled in it back in December, but like now I'm actually trying to get back into it just because I remember how much I missed that fucking grind. And then Miguel, you tried out the Plus game of the month.
Yes, For Honor. I did the training stuff and I got in a match of a multiplayer or two. And I got my ass kicked, but
there's a lot of cool different modes for online too, though. Like there's the 1v1 mode. There's the
I'm just not used to the mechanics.
There's a lot of cool modes. The 1v1.
And then
well, I couldn't remember the names of all the different ones. But there's the different
combination
capture points and yeah.
I played it when it came. I played the beta when it came out, when it was free. And I was interested in the game. It's just when it came out, everyone was like, it's just, they haven't added anything, whatever. Like now that it's free, I don't know. I might give it a try,
Yeah, like I bought it used like a while ago, and I ended up trading it in because I just needed trade and stuff. But I used to play it all the time, like just randomly, play a match or two. And it's a totally solid game. It's just I don't know about spending $60 on it, but it's free on PS Plus, so I would recommend checking it out just to try it, and then if you like it, maybe you get hooked.
One last thing before we get into the news. If you guys are expecting us to cover Anthem or talk about it, it seems like we're all gonna skip it for right now. I feel like I'm the most interested in the game, but I'm gonna wait until the game comes out and the reviews are out to see if I want to mess with it. I just feel that because of the success of I just feel that the game is not gonna I feel like the game is gonna be like Destiny 1. Like it's gonna be okay, some campaign stories or whatever, and then it's a week or two after, it's just gonna be like, oh, I'm done. And then
a while later, they're gonna add a bunch of stuff, and then that's when the game will be really good.
That's when the game is gonna be good. That's what I feel it's gonna happen, and I feel that Apex is this people are saying that it's getting distracted, but I don't think it's that. I think it's good. I think it's good for Anthem that Apex came out now. Because if not, people were still
instead of Anthem getting bad heat, it's just gonna get
it's just gonna be neutral, exactly. And I think it's gonna help it in the long run.
We'll have to see, but yeah. So I'm not planning on picking up Anthem.
I mean, it's in my I'm not.
It's just not a priority for me right now.
I'm gonna wait a bit. I'm
not buying it, but it's in my GameFly queue. So if they decide to send it to me, it'll come, But
it's just crazy to me because it's a BioWare game, and I love the Mass Effect trilogy, and it's just
because we don't know what it is still, dude.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's one of those things where is it gonna be a different game in 6 months? Do I want to even jump in now? You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's my thing.
A way different opinion of Destiny 1 because he jumped in when it got good, whereas I played it at launch, and I was like, this is.
I played it at launch too, and I had the same thing. I played it for 2 weeks nonstop, and then it was like, so I'm just here sitting and shooting in a fucking cave. And I'm out. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You're like, I wish I could have been part of that.
Oh no, dude, trust me, you didn't. Oh, you'll be out of that fucking thing.
The reason we did the cave is because the game was not giving us anything otherwise.
I wish.
And then they passed it, and it was, we're done.
However, it is not time. It's definitely not time to shoot at caves. That was 5 years ago, long gone. It is now time for the Allender Report.
There'll be some news.
There are 6 items this week.
Captain Scout.
First up, in an interview with Game Informer, Shawn Layden, I don't even need to say his title, Big Daddy Shawn Layden, said that Sony was open to crossplay, but that publishers and developers just needed to take the necessary steps to get there. Here's the full quote. People keep saying, why doesn't Sony allow more people to have it? We're open, talking about crossplay, we're open for business on this one. All it takes is for publishers and developers who wish for permission to permission it. It doesn't make sense. As ever, just work with your PlayStation account manager and they will walk you through the steps that we've learned through our partnership with Epic on how this works. I don't believe right now there's any gating factor on that. I think they're open to make proposals because the Fortnite thing worked pretty well. And then counter to that, CEO of Chucklefish goes to Reset Error. Chucklefish, the developers or the publisher of Wargroove, that Advanced Wars-esque game Anthony was talking about last week.
And also publisher of Stardew Valley on some platforms.
One of the many platforms. All right.
Because Wargroove offers crossplay between PC, Switch, and Xbox One, they said that they essentially did everything in their power to request crossplay, talk to their manager, their account managers, just like Shawn Layden said, and we're told it would not happen. He goes in a quote and detailed about it, but he's pretty much saying the developer, the publisher, that we literally have a toggle that could switch and it'll work with PS4, but Sony's not letting us do it.
At the end, they were told, we were told no.
Yeah, it's a direct quote. So, I mean,
it's interesting. I didn't even think Wargroove was on PS4 yet.
Still not, I think.
Interesting. So, I mean, maybe he's trying to get it before it comes to the system. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
But yeah, so this is an odd thing. I mean, I assume Shawn Layden doesn't know the day-to-day of like an account manager representative for third party, you know. He's probably has been told that this is how it works. And like, you know, we have things set in place, but like the guys on the like 10 rungs deep are probably just like, I mean, you know,
you never even know. It could be some disgruntled guy that's like, I can't deal with this today.
Let's keep in, you know what I mean? Let's keep in mind too that isn't he leaving in a couple months?
No.
No. You're thinking
who's the one?
Jim Ryan.
Jim Ryan, okay.
He just got promoted. Different guy. Shawn is staying as a spot at president of Sony America, or not Sony America, PlayStation, whatever. Sony Interactive.
Like you said, I feel obviously there's someone they need to talk to first, right? Like Shawn and just to communicate what's happening, because I feel like he's reading a statement that someone gave to him, like, "Oh, this is what we're doing."
Yeah,
and that's what he's saying, compared to like what's the CEO from Chucklefish, like, we already did this and we were told no. So I'm like, there has to be is it because the game's still not out, probably, and they're waiting until the game's out maybe and then making a decision? Or like I don't get why is it so hard. Just if they could do it already when the game comes out, why not just let them?
Yeah,
it's because they still feel like we're number one and we don't have to unless it's a big game.
I mean, I really, I don't know, maybe mismatch. There's clearly something that Shawn doesn't know or doesn't want to say with this statement.
It might be something in their end.
What group's end?
I don't know. Because I'm sure we'll hear more about this.
Yeah, I mean, this is the new saga that has been going on.
Because they're thinking about it as a beta. They have said
it's still in beta phases. Yeah, like starting with Fortnite.
So it might be something with their network.
I wonder if it's
more than anything else.
It's as simple as just Sony saying there's not going to be enough players on this game to justify doing it.
It could be that. Why not just say that?
Well, because
and let's revisit it in 6 months or something.
Either way,
it would help the developer, but I'm just saying.
All right, this next one we got to keep short because I can't talk about this anymore.
I can.
Activision news.
I'm sure me and Jeff could talk about it.
Oh, for sure. Activision had its Activision Blizzard.
So before you start, they had
the earnings call.
And I was tuning in. I was in first, and then I was talking about it, and then Jeff was like, "Where are you? Where are you getting?"
Yeah, I didn't realize it was so easy to just listen in.
Like, you can listen in. And so go ahead, man. Let's go over the.
Okay, yeah, so just major bullet points that came out of that.
Yeah.
2019's Call of Duty will feature a campaign. Quote, an entirely new campaign, a huge and expansive multiplayer world, and some fun co-op gameplay. Also, quote, rooted in some of the franchise's most important history. It's Infinity Ward. This is 100% Modern Warfare 4. Like, I don't know why they don't. I mean, they're waiting for fucking NBA playoffs to reveal that.
That's something similar. They said that when last year with Black Ops 4. So that's why we know it's gonna be Modern Warfare 4.
Yeah. Also, fucking like
or Modern Warfare something.
Yeah. Yeah. They're definitely going with 4. But well, that's upcoming 2019 Call of Duty news. Sure, thumbs up. We'll talk about that when trailers come out. Also, they had record quarters, high numbers. I don't know exactly, but they just said record quarters.
So they had record quarter for the release of Black Ops 4. They sold the most digitally game. So pretty much just praising the game. And the funny thing is, and then it's just pretty much went down.
Yeah, from and then they pretty much said, I don't know if they said it's in the earnings call, but this is what happened.
They said it.
They said it.
It's like it's just going downhill, and their own words, but pretty much it's just not selling anymore.
Yeah, I thought you were saying about the letting go 8% of their staff.
Yeah, that's around 800 employees.
800 employees,
which is crazy. And the reasoning for this is because they're restructuring, pretty much the offices. So, and they did say that they're not gonna release as many games other than like the big one is gonna be Modern Warfare 4. So I feel that has to do something with it to still have a profit for next year. Yeah. And that's the reason they were, people let it go, which is sad. And hopefully they could land in their feet.
And yeah, it's such garbage that they're laying people off, yet they've made record numbers. You know what I mean? It's just garbage. It's garbage. I just don't want to hear it. It's garbage.
The other thing that they mentioned that they expect Modern Warfare 4 to sell less than Black Ops 4
at launch. Yeah.
At launch. And the other thing that to me, when I heard it, I started laughing because they said, what was exactly what they said?
It was, I forgot the quote, but it was pretty much, we have to, our monetization strategies for Black Ops 4 weren't as good as they could have been.
Yeah.
And it's like,
they used a keyword that I just fucking just lost it. I was laughing so hard. No, it was we didn't.
But yeah, I mean, whatever. They said, yeah, your monetization is going to be shit. When literally, I was fucking for.
We didn't expand our monetization. Something. It was funny to me.
Well, when literally half of their fucking DLC, not DLC, but like microtransaction store is filled with pictures of lions for $1.
There's stickers
or sites for.
There's sites for $2. Like what?
Yeah, I don't know.
And they're so fucking expensive.
Or something. And a season pass that's given us barely anything. 2 zombies maps and 2 multiplayer maps that are trash.
And the multiplayers are trash.
But I'm not.
You don't even get anything for the tiers or anything, which is just mind blowing to me. How expensive they are, especially for the uniform, something that you don't even see in the game. Shouldn't be $20. Should be probably like if they were like $5 or something like that, people would buy more.
Like when Apex Legends or Realm Royale charges $20 for a skin, that's one thing because the game is free.
I still think it's expensive.
It is expensive, but it's more understandable when the game is free, not when you're spending $60, $100 on the game. So, and then just one last thing about Activision Blizzard. I did read that Team 5, the Hearthstone team, is actually expanding, so that's good. Because I was a little worried about Hearthstone because it's not. They said that the user base has stabilized. Right now, right? They said it was down a little bit, and they said it's stabilized, so that's good. I don't think it would ever go away completely, but I was worried that they would slow development, and it looks like they're expanding and going to be doing some cool stuff this year, hopefully.
In the earnings call, they mentioned why they let go of Bungie.
Oh yeah, that was an interesting one. Pretty much that they didn't own the IP. It was honestly a pretty honest answer and made a lot of sense. They didn't own the IP, so any investment they were investing in that IP in the end of the day, would go back to Bungie after the partnership was over. They were using too many of their own their major resources, their development studios.
Yeah, because like Vicarious Visions.
Did a lot of Forsaken. High Moon pretty much did all of, or maybe I have that opposite. Did all of Warmind. So I mean,
didn't they do the PC version too?
Yeah, there you go. Vicarious Visions did the PC version, and High Moon did the Warmind DLC. But yeah, that's a lot of resources. A whole development team working on a game that you
especially Vicarious Visions. It's like it's a really great studio. So
I kind of get why they mentioned a couple months ago that pretty much they were losing money. Like the game wasn't selling enough for it to spend all those resources on the game. Like I feel what they're trying to say, like why they said it. I still feel like why didn't they just how was it that they didn't buy the IP?
Oh,
like originally, you mean?
Yeah, Bungie didn't want to sell it because they just did that with Halo. Bungie's coming out of Halo. They can't do anything with Halo because Microsoft owns it, but they're still they're not independent. They actually bought themselves.
So they were just pretty much just to publish the game and help them out, right? That's pretty much what it was.
It was a unique deal, honestly. I mean,
wasn't it like a 10-year deal or something?
It was a 10-year deal.
It was a 10-year.
We're in year 8 of it. And it was pretty much just like for financial backing, and of course, Activision would get revenue from that.
Stop making 10-year deals. Disney, don't give EA a 10-year deal at Star Wars.
Give a shit.
Bungie, whatever you do next, don't say, "Oh, hey EA, what's up?" Don't do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Next.
But just ending off, Black Ops 4 will be getting new DLC next week on the 19th. Yeah, people give a fuck. We talk about
people. I still care, dude.
It's gonna be 2 shit maps and a new gun.
No, so I'm hoping for Tony Flame.
Anymore. Let's move on.
No, I'm hoping for Tony Flame. Is actually listening. Hope probably not. He doesn't care, but just fix the multiplayer, bro. Do what the people want the game to turn to. Just give us at least a playlist without the specialists, and that's it.
Yeah, next week is gonna be huge.
That's huge, dude. Because if they don't fix the problems with that game multiplayer wise, like the game's dead, dude. Blackout might still have some life because it seems like they're gonna do a lot with it, with the teasers and stuff like that, with the map. But multiplayer, dude, I think that thing's dying fast, just because they're not doing what people want from the game.
This next operation on February 19th, I think, is really make or break Call of Duty this year. I think it could lose relevance in the industry.
And it would be the fastest. The fastest, dude. They're gonna lose, and people are gonna lose interest.
Oh yeah,
probably. Black Ops 4 is dead on Twitch. No one's watching on Twitch.
I mean,
a relative
CODs,
dead,
compared CODs are usually dead around this time, dude. So I mean, even World War II, you could go back there years and
even Black Ops 3. Moving on, however, a game that is most definitely not dead anywhere is Apex Legends. Some huge stats coming out of this game. 25 million total players since it debuted last week. 25 million total players, maxing out at a 2 million concurrent players during its peak over the weekend. 2 million concurrent. I think PUBG maxed out at 3 million, 3.5 maybe. That sounds about right. 3.1 maybe.
I think this is gonna beat it. I'm just gonna say
it could be
because it's
on 3 systems. Yeah.
Free. And it's on every system and it's free.
Yeah.
PUBG still has a record, right? Not Fortnite?
On Steam, yeah.
On Steam, okay.
Fortnite.
Oh, it's not even on Steam,
I don't think we have the Fortnite stats.
We probably
because
don't.
It's not public, yeah.
Yeah. But
they should just release it. But
yeah, Epic.
Not now.
Right now, ongoing between February 12th and 19th is the Twitch Rivals Apex Legends Challenge. It's the best streamers are competing in games. Go watch that on Twitch. Also, in Apex Valentine's Day, you get specially themed loot that I think should be coming tomorrow. Today,
there was an update. Today is Wednesday, so
okay, yeah. But by the time you're listening to this,
hopefully by the time you're listening, we already have it, right?
And then March will bring in the beginning of season 1 with the do they have a name for it or just called a battle pass?
It's just the battle pass season 1.
Yeah, I think they'll probably just give a name to it when they reveal it.
Very cool. Apex still going strong. That will still
seems like we're gonna have a character for the first season.
That would be crazy. A month.
Yes,
That would be great.
I'm ready. I got my credits saved up. I'm ready for this.
Quickie news now. According to Polygon, who sat down with the team at BioWare, Mass Effect is very much alive. Casey Hudson, BioWare general manager, OG, quote, said, "In my mind, it's very, very much alive. I'm thinking all the time about things that I think will be great. It's just a matter of getting back to it as soon as we can." Another developer, one of the executive producers, said, "We're definitely not done with Mass Effect. There's a lot of stories that we could still be telling the world." Of course, I mean, it'd be ridiculous to say, yeah, we're done with that series forever. When will we see a new Mass Effect? Who knows?
I don't know. Casey Hudson's a fucking rock star, though.
It would depend on Anthem, right? If it hits, I don't think we're gonna see it for some time. If it doesn't hit, we're gonna see it in a couple years.
Mass Effect.
What I would like to see from it, because I did not play 1, 2, and 3.
They should give us.
I would like them a collection,
they
a
really
remaster,
should.
and just make it pretty enough. Make it pretty enough. Change the mechanics.
They honestly looked fine before. Really, like if you go back and play them, it's compatible on Xbox One. They look fine.
Gameplay wise, mechanic wise, the movement.
I think the first one you only really need to touch gameplay. I think 2 and 3 are fine.
Just EA, just do it. It seems like people be wanting it.
Because the whole Peter Moore, like we're not,
I think
new game.
It feels like
a stop it. So. People will buy it in droves. Come on.
Yeah, I would buy it just to try it out. So
THQ Nordic has bought yet another studio. This time it's Kingdom Come Deliverance's Warhorse Studios. That's that Polish team, right? Or what are they?
Yes.
Or like Scandinavian or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. I could be
European small studio, but now they're bought by THQ Nordic.
The game takes place. It's Bohemian, so I don't know if that's.
It's probably around there. I don't know.
I think it's in that general area. But for a whopping $37.4 million cash deal.
In cash? What?
Insane.
I don't know how they do that.
They fucking backed up that Brinks truck, dude, and they're like beep beep beep. Here.
Honestly, the most surprising thing is the next story about
Darksiders 3 hit internal expectations. They didn't say exact sales, but
it's crazy.
Met expectations. So, I mean, ideally,
I feel like the game was coming out, and it was mainly for more of the hardcores of the game.
Yeah.
Than for the game to sell like millions of copies.
Well, it is a legit AA, like 6.9, 7.2
around 7
range kind of game.
7.5.
I imagine they did what every sensible studio should do and doesn't do, is manage their expectations. They probably had low expectations for this game. It hit it. Great.
They're probably
Square Enix saying fucking.
Well, because THQ Nordic apparently has just $1 trillion, so like, whatever.
Yeah. No, this is
it sold 3 copies at expectations.
It's definitely a way better situation than like Tomb Raider selling like 5 million. Square Enix being like, nope, didn't meet expectations.
So dumb.
And then game that definitely didn't meet expectations or isn't meeting expectations. System Shock 3's developer and troubled publisher Starbreeze has parted ways. Other Side Entertainment, like the original owner of System Shock 3, has bought back the publishing rights from Starbreeze, who Starbreeze, remember a couple of years ago, bought that. Was planning on releasing. On that,
I assume.
Because
the details are not out, but it'll be fun if they sell it and then they buy it for less.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine Starbreeze lost some money.
Oh, I'm sure they lost.
Well, they got raided, right?
In terms of,
I thought that it isn't. Oh no, I'm thinking, what's the team that did the Walking Dead game, Overkill's Walking Dead?
Starbreeze or Overkill, but Starbreeze published that. Yeah, no, Starbreeze. I thought
Starbreeze got like raided by like federal agents or something.
Oh, I don't know about.
I could be thinking of something else. So correct me.
Yeah, I definitely don't know about that.
But
no, Starbreeze has been changing their like direction as a studio. They were like this weird, like big, like they started off being super like a low top, like a small developer. Then they somehow became like this big publisher publishing everything. And then they're kind of like, yeah, we're going to rein back on this. And I guess this is just one of the, and I think they said that after they did something with Overkill's Walking Dead, they canceled it.
Ceased production of the console versions or something, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, because it was shit on PC. But yeah, System Shock 3, I don't know why this game's even still in development. Like, it's not going to be the same game. I think Warren Spector is in the studio or something, or like has some involvement in it, but I don't really know. We'll see when that comes out. But then last and especially not least, let's run down all the Nintendo Direct news that just came out hours ago.
Just go quick. Go quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go rapid fire on this one. Let me actually, because my fucking eyes are too small.
And also, you on the doc, you put the Japanese Nintendo Twitter. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, because I just typed it out because I was like
Twitter.com/Nintendo.
First up, Direct started off with Super Mario Maker 2. This is adding slopes and Super Mario 3D World content, which hype. I love it on the Switch. It's gonna be great.
Gonna be great.
Yeah.
Not gonna make a single thing, but I'll download a bunch of user-made stuff.
Hey, dude, that's what I did on the Wii version. Fucking loved
June.
it. Yeah, good call. Coming June. Very excited. Very soon. Captain Marvel is joining the fight in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order. That is also coming this summer.
This game looks way better than the reveal trailer.
Yes, yeah, the reveal trailer looked like
shit in the reveal trailer. In this game, it looks good. It looks fine.
The graphics definitely have. I don't know how the difference happened there, but
it must have been a real early build.
It was funny on the Wii U. That's why.
Yeah, right. Maybe. Dude, this game looks great. The combo moves, you saw that? Ooh,
yeah, gonna be a fun one.
Box Boy is back in a Switch entry. Box Boy and Box Girl.
Is this like a 3DS game or something?
Oh, dude, cult hit as fuck. I played Box Boy 1, loved it. I didn't buy Box Boy or Box.
What was it on? Was it on 3DS?
It's a 3DS game. Yeah, it's a 3DS.
It looks like Meat Boy or whatever the fuck.
No, it's definitely not dying as much as more.
Come on, next.
It's more Thomas Was Alone, I guess. That's coming out in April. Fucking Nintendo's trying to steal all of my money and literally make me go homeless because they announced like 10 more amiibos, splitting up the Pokemon trainer into the Pokemon trainer and all of his individual Pokemon. So that's gonna be a lot of amiibos I'm gonna need to buy. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night has a release window for the summer. I don't know if you guys saw this on PlayStation's YouTube account. It's literally called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night release window announce trailer. I'm like, great. You need a release window announce trailer.
This game looks really good though. It looks like it's coming together really well.
Yeah.
I'm like way more excited for it than I was like 4 hours ago.
Yeah. Hopefully summer is a legit date and then we actually get it this year. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is making its way from Japan, coming to Switch. What actually interested me here is the first person mode, kind of making it a little more Minecraft-y, you know.
I love the first one. I had the first one on Vita.
Yeah.
I was tempted to get it again on Switch, but I was like, let me just wait for 2.
Just wait for 2.
Yeah, let me wait for 2. So, but it looks great. Can't wait. Love the first game.
In more Dragon Quest news, Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of an Elusive Age S Definitive Edition, that is the name, is coming this fall with new content, features, music. This is the definitive edition of the PS4 Dragon Quest 11 from last year, which I think is actually a port of like a 3DS game.
No,
definitely not. Okay.
No, Dragon Quest 11 was Dragon Quest 10 I think was like a MMO on Wii or something. No, Dragon Quest 11 was a new game on PS4. I think it just came out so far earlier in Japan. It was something like that. But I'm excited for this because I intentionally didn't get it for PS4 because I was like, if they bring it to Switch, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is this cool ability to switch between HD and 8-bit was in the PS4 version, but they just showed it off in the trailer.
I'm not sure if that was. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a very cool system though because I think you could do it anytime. Disney's Tsum Tsum, this fucking cute puzzle game,
right past that,
is coming in 2019. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival.
Real quick before we move on, the 8-bit mode. How cool would it be if you could turn that on and off in the middle of Breath of the Wild?
Ooh, that would be crazy. Yeah,
that'd be dope. All right, next.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work in that. I want to see some gameplay of that. Oni Naki, new RPG from the Square Enix team that did I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere is coming to Switch this summer.
That's Tokyo RPG Factory. Loved I Am Setsuna. Never played Lost Sphere, but this one looks more up my alley than Lost Sphere looked.
Oni Naki. Rune Factory 4 Special and Rune Factory 5. Unfamiliar with the Rune Factory series, but that's coming this year. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, the main event of this direct. They went deep into that. You seem to be the professor of a Hogwarts-esque school, and you're doing fucking not Hogwarts, but you're doing Fire Emblem shit, I guess. I'm not the biggest Fire Emblem fan, but
yeah, I don't know all the lore of all the Fire Emblems, but I liked Awakening and I liked the other one on 3DS.
Fates,
yeah. I only played one of the two, but yeah, no, I'm excited for this. This looks like this looks like the evolution of Fire Emblem that I wanted. So excited for it.
Yeah, they pushed that from spring. It's coming out in July 26th now. The collector's edition of that is available as well. In a game that in a fucking announcement that came out of nowhere and has me juiced, Tetris 99. It is an online Tetris game where you battle against 99 players, pretty much Tetris Battle Royale.
That's out now, right?
98, yeah.
That's
out right now. Yeah.
Free. I played it. I played one match. I ended at like number 39. I'm bad at Tetris, so I don't know.
I ended up at 9, like I think 15. But I had no idea what the fuck I was like. I knew what I was doing. I was playing Tetris, but like I was just kept getting attacked. And I'm like, from who? What is happening?
It's probably just random people attacking other random people. I don't know.
I gotta figure
I'm sure
out.
There's a system to it. My buddy Jesse, the one that is really good at Tetris. He got to number 8 on his like first try. So he didn't like it. I don't know if he just didn't like the mechanics or the aesthetics or what, but I'm sure he's one of those people that like he'll talk shit about a game and then keep playing it for like another like 2 months. So, I'll get back to you on his opinion.
That's all of us.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel that I know a couple guys like that. But no, it's exclusive for Switch Online members. So if you don't have Switch Online, you can't play it. If you have Switch Online, I mean, it's kind of catch-22 because you can't play it without online. But yeah.
Right.
Deltarune,
it is free though.
It is free, yeah, as long as you have online. Deltarune, the next game from Toby Fox, the creator of Undertale. Episode Chapter 1 of that is free, coming out. It's right now. It says play Deltarune Chapter 1 for free on 2/28, but I'm pretty sure I just downloaded it, so I don't know what I just downloaded.
I didn't see that. I saw another game you're gonna mention that was free.
Either way, yeah. I mean, it's
Tetris was free.
Yeah. In another wild ass fucking Nintendo Direct, like of course this somehow happened. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is coming to Switch this spring.
Crazy.
The trailer looked amazing. I mean, it looked like Hellblade on consoles and PC. I hope it runs. That's really cool.
Yeah, there's no Deltarune on the eShop.
I'm cracked out then. Hold on. But yeah, no, I still find it very funny that what the fuck is this? It's on my system. I'm looking at it right now. It's in the store. But yeah, I find it funny that Ninja Theory, a Microsoft-owned studio, is putting out a game on Switch. Like
they don't own that game. That's why
they don't. I know they don't own the game, but they own the studio.
It's a free download, but I don't know if you could play it yet. I'm gonna download it now.
Oh, okay. But it's in the store. It's on my thing. I don't know if you can play it. Yeah. It says it's coming out.
I had to search for it though. It wasn't like in the news store.
And then they showed like the second to last game, Astral Chain, a new game by Platinum Games, by the director of Nier Automata, is directing this game. I think Hideki Kamiya is the guy from Wonderful 101 and Beautiful Joe, is also involved in this game in some way.
Pretty cool.
This is coming August 30th. Yeah, it looks interesting.
It made me think of Freedom Wars a little bit.
Yeah, the way they were talking about shit also sounded Freedom Wars. They're like, oh, we're
like, I thought it might have been like a spiritual successor to Freedom Wars at first. I was like, that'd be insane. So we'll see. Look, it looks cool.
For sure.
Platinum games always go one way or another. They're always really good or really bad. So we'll see.
This is weird. This is annoying that Nintendo tweeted out of order. Before I get to the last thing, Final Fantasy IX is now on the eShop for a hilarious, I mean, they do this on the iOS store, but for a hilarious $21.
$20.99. Yep. It's
why not $19.99?
I don't know. I was excited. I was like, oh, let me go pick it up. Maybe it's $15 and like 20. I'll wait. So I added it to my wish list. I'll still wait till I go on sale. Also, Deltarune, I tried to launch it and it gave me the classic need to connect to the internet to check if this software can be played, and then you check, and then it says this game's not out yet. So
there you go. Okay, it's a preload.
Like preloading a free. I don't know.
Yeah, that's odd. I don't know why it just wouldn't drop on the 28th. Daemon Ex Machina, that mech game they showed off a minute ago. I feel like they showed it off like in early 2018 or something. I don't know.
I feel like it was like summer 2018.
Yeah. Well, I mean, E3. That has a demo up on the shop right now. That's looking cool. Also, demo on the shop, Yoshi's Crafted World. That looks cool. Captain Toad has a new DLC, which like adds co-op with Toadette.
Yeah, and you can buy, if you haven't bought the game yet, you can buy it in a bundle with the DLC now and whatever.
Which actually doesn't save anything, because the game is like $39.99 and like the DLC is like $5.99, and the bundle is
it's like $44.99,
98. So it's literally there's nothing
like
saved.
Not one penny saved.
Smash 3.0 is coming by the end of April, along with that Joker DLC. Didn't really give any more information about that, but they said you'll be surprised. And Starlink DLC. Starlink DLC as well as a free update, right?
I believe so.
I'm not sure which one's paid, which one's free, but there's like a racing mode coming out, which is pretty cool.
I think it's just part of the Star Fox update.
Okay, yeah.
And so you're gonna be able to play as Slippy, Falco, and Peppy, I think is it still?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be able to play as them. Obviously, it's just an R-Wing, so you don't need a new one of these. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think this is gonna turn into the Star Fox game that I've wanted for years, which is awesome.
Yeah, very funny. I wonder if the version, the console versions, is going to get any content like to make up for it.
Probably not. Yeah, it sounds like it's just a partnership with Nintendo.
And then in a wild one more thing announcement, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is getting a reimagine. I'm not even going to call this a remake, honestly. It's a completely new art style. It's top down. It looks wild. It looks like it's realistic claymation. I don't know how they do it.
Really good. It looks really, really good. So I never beat the original it was on Game Boy, not even Game Boy Color. Yeah. And I just remember, like, as a kid, I was way too young to be competent in what I was doing. So I remember I used to just steal shit, and then I used to like kill the chickens, and then the chickens used to kill me, and the guy used to yell at me. Like if I walk back into the shop and he's like, "Hey, you stole from me, get out of here!" Like I remember like that stuff, but I never beat the game back in the day. So excited for this one.
And that's it. That's it for the Nintendo Direct. I enjoyed it. It's all 8. Good stuff.
It was good.
Missing Animal Crossing. No Animal Crossing. Got to get that out of here.
What's going on? Come on, Atlas.
Yeah, I don't know how Persona. Like that would have been the best time to announce Persona 5. Like, hey, we don't have any Joker.
They probably didn't want to take anything off of. Maybe when Joker releases, maybe they'll do it. I don't know.
Yeah,
because I think they wanted to save the one more big thing for Zelda instead of because it would have been Persona would have totally overshadowed the Zelda announcement.
Yeah. And I think that I didn't mention Final Fantasy 7 has a release date of like soon.
I think it's March 28th or something like that.
Play that somewhere else. But you can't play Final Fantasy 7 on the Switch right now. You can play it everywhere else. But here are games that you can play on the PS4 for the weekend playlist. None of that made sense. First up, we have the Alvastia Chronicles coming to PS4, PS Vita, digital cross-buy.
Vita lives.
What is this game? Code Realize Wintertide Miracles, PS4, PS Vita, digital retail. How the fuck is the Vita getting this game for so long? Games ever? Canarium, PS4 digital. Degrees of Separation, PS4 digital. Eden Tomorrow, PSVR digital. Far Cry New Dawn, PS4 digital retail at $215. Hyper Jam, PS4 digital. Intruders Hide and Seek, PS4 digital at $213. Jump Force, PS4 digital retail, another February 15th game. How hyped are you for this game?
I feel like you should be more hyped than you actually are.
Because zero. I care so little for Show and Jump. I'm a Dragon Ball guy. That's it.
I just feel like are you gonna rent it at least? I feel like you should like this.
It's on my queue. I did play it.
Yugimoto is in it. Come on.
E3. Who is that? Oh, Yugi. I thought you said like a different guy. Yeah, no. I wish there were more Yu-Gi-Oh characters, to be honest.
It'd be cool. You play as what's his name?
Dark Magician.
What's the doofy kid? Like his friend.
Joey. Yeah, dude. If
Joey
was in Jump Force, I'd fucking main him like a motherfucker and own this game for life. But yeah, it looks.
He had blue eyes, right?
No, that was Kaiba. He had red eyes. Black Dragon.
Oh, he did have red. Really?
The Brooklyn accent. Yugi, get out of here.
But like the way over the top.
Yeah,
like dramatic New York.
Yeah, someone not from Brooklyn
like
trying
Joe
to be Brooklyn.
Farrow from Division 1, like laughable comedic New York accent.
Yeah, I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh. The King's Bird, PS4 digital, The Liar Princess, and The Blind Princess.
Blind Prince. Get it right.
Oh, good call. Yeah, my bad. PS4 digital retail. Like I read this shit. And I don't believe The Liar Princess and The Blind Prince has a retail box copy. What's the back of the box look like? You know, I'm curious. What's the disc art for this game? Mew Motors, PS4 digital.
Meow Metro Motors. What is wrong with you?
The Pokemon Mew. This is a verse I have to cast.
Cat. It's a cat kart racer.
Hey, if you like cats, pick it up. Metro Exodus, rounding out the 215 trifecta of games. PS4 digital retail. This has been getting a lot of 8s. I see a lot of good Metacritic
Eight, 8.5. Yeah,
not bad, not bad.
Yeah, apparently the fear of it going outdoors is kind of no, like all the reviews are saying like don't worry about it because like everyone's worried like well the game is based on like being underground the whole time
and there's
the fact
still
that
a lot of that.
Yeah, and so the reviews are saying like don't worry about that at all. Like the game makes up for it in other ways and does really smart things with it. So I never played the other two. I like screwed around for like an hour in I think last night. But
I love what they're doing with the weapons, dude. Like,
yeah, it sounds
stuff.
like people are enjoying it. So
next one.
Yeah. Minesweeper Genius PS4 digital out 2/13 out right now. Mix Up.
All right, out right now, dude.
I like this picture. This is the cutest Minesweeper picture ever. It's like this old man, like with a.
Why does Paugi have like a million of these games?
Mix Ups by Paugi, PS4 digital and PS Vita. Neko Para Volume 2, PS4 digital. Heartfelt Nico comedy open for business. This newest edition will feature a new opening movie and theme song, all new hand-drawn art from Nico Works, and new fully voiced story scenes.
I really can't. I just can't.
How are things possible? Zing The Land Beyond PS4, PSVR digital. And that's about it. Future has a playlist on PlayStation Music. How's PlayStation Music a thing? And Ariana Grande's Thank You Next is
Ariana Grande.
Hey man, when you're reading the drop, things change. Words aren't what you believe. But yeah, there you have it. For
Walking Dead is still somehow alive. It got renewed for another season. Oh my god! Please kill it.
Oh, I didn't hear it got renewed. That's wild.
Please kill it with fire. Oh my god! Apparently, Denai Guerrero might be leaving too.
I heard that. Yeah, Michonne. Right? Yeah. But yeah, there you have it.
Yeah, no questions this week. But if you want to write in and give us questions for the week, you can go to facebook.com/groups/PSBestFriends and give us any questions or anything you want us to talk about. Just let us know. You can post that randomly. We usually ask for questions early in the week, but just post whatever, whenever, and we'll definitely get back to you. Jeffrey, would you like to give out our Patreon shout-outs to anyone that backs us on patreon.com/PSBestFriends?
Sure. Out to Jake Malore, Nathaniel Hicks, and Timothy Wooten. We love you.
Thank you for that.
Also, don't forget to check us out on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com, type in search bar PS Best Friends or PlayStation Best Friends. We have a bunch of Apex videos up from us getting wins. I think we have 3 different win videos up there that we managed to get on stream. So check those out. Tay got a win and kill in one. I got a win and kill in another. And I'm sure it was Miguel for the third one, but I didn't see who it was. So check those out. Fun times. We're also streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/PSBestFriends. Trying to stay pretty regular with that. I haven't in the past couple of days, but usually like late in the week and weekends, I'm going to try to stream some Apex because it's a great game and people want to watch it. So check us out there. And also you can check us out on Twitter at PSBF Podcast. And yeah, Jeff, would you like to plug our giveaway one more time?
Yeah, remember, just drop over to our Twitter account at PSBF Podcast. Also, you can enter the giveaway on our Facebook group, like Anthony said, facebook.com/groups/PSBestFriends. Simple, retweet, like, classic giveaway rules. It's an actual great game. Like, this isn't like me shitting like all the other games we used to give away are shit. Uncharted 4, that game is trash. But this game is actually really good.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, we have gotten other codes for games and we did not like them and we did not talk about them, so we wouldn't be Jeff wouldn't say he liked it if he didn't really like it. So definitely check that out. Check that
Sphere, yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, he does say that he likes Destiny, but then shits on it, so I don't know.
Necrosphere Deluxe.
I'm just saying, so.
Get it while it's hot.
And yeah, a huge thank you to Cat Negri for that code for the giveaway. And that is going to do it for episode 91 of PlayStation Best Friends, a PlayStation and general gaming podcast. Stay tuned. Episode 100 is coming up. So we're going to not doing anything super crazy, but we might do some.
We're going to do it from Mexico City. If you guys want to.
We're going to do from Mexico City. We're aping Xbox now. Yeah, that's when we're going to. That's when we're going to announce our Battle Royale game. Yeah. But no, we're gonna do some fun stuff. Nothing crazy, but little fun stuff. So So stay tuned for that.
We'll
Another
have
9
100
episodes.
hosts on. We'll get
Oh my god,
we'll get 100 listeners on.
Jesus. Yeah, Miguel, where can people find you?
People can find me playing Apex Legends at PlayStation Network, Dark Angel 1010, and at Twitter, Dark Angel 1010 _.
And Jeffrey?
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, Mr. Brawl96, as
Still
well
playing
as
Destiny.
PSN Brawl96. Yeah, I actually had to consult some of my old clanmates on like, yo, bring me up to speed on this shit. Like, what's the mysterious box? Like, what am I looking for? Like what's the main goals?
Give it
Like,
up, bro.
All right, no one cares about Destiny. You can find me also playing Apex Legends with my wife Tay and Miguel. Odds are if you
Carrying
send...
the team, baby.
Yeah, but a lot of times you'd be dead if Tay didn't revive you. And a lot of times if I'm not cracking skulls with the longbow.
And if you guys don't have me, you guys wouldn't have one. So
I got a winning kill. I got 2 winning kills.
Okay.
But like I got like 2 winning kills in like the past like 3 days.
Yeah, because I fucking destroy people and then you clean them up.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm like,
So
wait, I thought I had to kill.
I'm the one that lights him up with the longbow, and then you clean him up because you push in.
Yeah,
okay, what do you want?
Bro. Okay.
Whatever. You can find me on PSN, the only
who has-
X188. I'm also on Steam at the same name. You can find me on Battle.net playing Hearthstone, the only X1, #1470. And you can find me on Twitter at Anthony Palm. Thanks again for listening in. This has been PlayStation Best Friends episode 91, and we will catch you all next week.
See, if you get to 10 kills, bro, talk to me, all right? If you could get to 10 kills, talk to me, all right?
Fuck my nuts.
Okay?
I really hope you didn't stop recording. Anthony?
What?
Did you stop recording?
When?
When you said fuck my nuts?
No, I did the cops.
Oh, I know.